The devil wanted to suffocate you so that you take off your eyes from your maker. At that moment, stay focused. The one who provided yesterday, day before yesterday, last year, has not vacated his throne. Now you are clamoring for a bigger thing, but the one at hand, how are you managing that one? Now many of us don't know. You see, somebody will tell you, oh, but the mercies of God bail us out. Fine. God is a merciful God. As God is full of mercy, so God is full of principles. The same God who told you I'm full of mercy said in Romans 2:11, he said, I don't have respect for any man. So you can see now how God is. He said, I don't have respect for anybody. He said, I don't have respect for any man. He said, I don't have respect. I don't know whether you have taken time to concentrate on that word and meditate on it. So in other words, God can place you in a particular position today. If you don't stay focused, that does not mean God cannot remove you. Instanter, he will remove you because he has realized that you are not serious. Oh, I did my mighty exploit for him. That was yesterday. Because he's a principle God. He will not say because of the mighty exploit you did yesterday, then he will not. If you put now, have you read a place in the book of Ezekiel 3 from verse 18? He said, hey man, son of man, if I send you to the house of Israel and tell the wicked people that he's going to die of his wickedness, if you don't go and deliver that message, I come to you. If I kill the wicked man, I ask the blood from you. God was talking to Ezekiel. Then the Lord now said, if you now go to the wicked man's house and deliver the message I told you, then if the man died in his wickedness, you are free. Then the Lord now said, if I send you to a righteous man also, and you did not go to the righteous man to tell the righteous man that he has derailed from his righteous journey, if anything happened to that righteous man, I will hold you responsible. Why am I teaching you that you should succeed? Don't you know that I'm going to give account of all of you? Why am I putting my foot down that I always discipline some people? Don't you know that some people call me names? But I don't care the names you call me if I'm still in the line of the principle of my Father. Why? Because I'll give account of my stewardship. That you have passed through my tutelage. You have sat under me. I taught you. Everyone is recording that I'm teaching you. But if you yield to what I'm saying, you come out with a wonderful color. If you don't yield, heaven has recorded it that it's not my fault. That's the hazard in this job. You know that some pastor can go to hellfire because of the congregation. And do you know that some pastor is from this earth, they start to witness the hellfire before they go there. Because you don't understand some certain things. You must stay focused. When you stay focused, you have destroyed the powers of your enemies. One of the things that the devil tries so much against Jesus Christ that he lost gallantly was that he tried to distract him. And Jesus did not pay it to him. Even at the point that he was going to Golgotha, the devil will never turn back. Even Even at the point that he was hung on the tree, the devil was still speaking. Many of you, at times, you don't know the characteristic of the devil. So you had a very temporary relief, you had a very temporary breakthrough, you have a swollen head, you are carried away. The devil still followed Jesus to the cross. One on the right hand was a thief, one on the left hand was also a thief. The one on the left hand, the devil was speaking through him, casting aspersion on Jesus. So Jesus is supposed to say, oh, can't you see the pain of what I'm passing through? The punishment of what I've not done, you are still abusing. Jesus was not like Elisha. Elisha was the one going to Jordan, and some 42 children saw and said, "Barman with a bald head, come." He said, "You?" He said, "I curse you now." And 42 she-bear came and told the 42 children. But look at what Jesus Christ said to this man in the point of pain, in the point at the moment of agony. That time that things were really tight, that is the time the devil will raise his ugly head against you. Can't you see that time that you don't have money, you men seated here, that is the time the devil entered into your wife and the children. They started bringing big bills and started demanding so many things. If you are not careful, you can take your belt and become a madman in the house and just be using belt on everybody. Don't you know that at times we men, we experience some certain temporary madness? Yeah. Maybe you may not know. When bills are too many. That's why I tell you, 21st century guys, that you must wake up and listen to me. That's why I told you last week, I said when a child is born and you see that child is, the first thing he used to welcome everybody, he will be saying, yeah, I've come to a trouble zone. And even the child, if the child did not cry, the nurses will beat the lap. Say, come on, you are in a trouble zone. So then the child will have started saying, yeah, meaning, yeah, you should have left me where I was. So now men at times when they feel they face so many uncountable bills, they have a little bit temporary madness. Because the bills are many. Because we men, we are created to settle bill till death. Now you run away from your wife and your children and you get another girlfriend and you say that one is okay. A time is coming, you also have children. You also run from that one. You may run from 100 people and run to 100 nations. What is making you running? Bills. And that is what we call responsibility. Ask all men here. When your account is going down, that's the time your wife will say, honey, I've just seen a nice something that you must buy for me. Say, this woman has come again. How will I tell this woman? Account is going red now. Hallelujah. Then before you know it, somebody will go and bat your car. That moment, you may not be able to apprehend somebody that did that act. Before you know it, another call will come and say, something has happened in the village. You will just be wondering, but I don't have money. That time, the devil wanted to suffocate you so that you take off your eyes from your maker. At that moment, stay focused. The one who provided yesterday, day before yesterday, last year, has not vacated his throne. So you stay focused on him. Do you know how many bills that comes to me? You want to be a general overseer? May the Lord make you general overseer. Why can't you say amen? Please say amen. And he will make you. When you become a general overseer, you live a general overseer life. And when you are living a general overseer's life, then you will see what general overseer always see. I have heard one general overseer says it's a mad thing for somebody to aspire to be a general overseer. When he passed through his own ordeals. But you know what is making us to have leverage over all these circumstances? That even though, despite the odds, despite the uncountable bills, and we are still thriving, we are looking at the man. We did not see you. He will make a way where it seems there is no way. Never say because somebody has done this or that to you, what you have at hand, then you are going to drop it and you will not focus again. You have destroyed your future. May you not destroy your future. And I pray for you today, your future will never be destroyed. If you are told your amen will be dynamic. Now let's see another thing. Now Zig Ziglar said, our problem in life are not because there is not enough time. In one of his quotes, he said, lack of direction, not lack of time, is the problem. We all have 24 hours day, 24 hours days. It's lack of direction. For the father, somebody look at you and call you a pauper is because you have not got the direction. If somebody call you a poor man, you have not got the direction. If somebody say you are not handsome, you have not got the direction. If somebody say you are ignorant, you have not got the direction. If somebody said you cannot amount to anything, you have not got the direction. It's not time that is our problem. When you start to use time as yardstick to your problem, meaning you are saying because God made me like this, God did not make you like that. God made you in his own image. And I told you some time ago, many of you don't know the significance of time. And that's why I just strip myself off all my wristwatches. When I knew the significance of time, that my God is time. So Zig Ziglar said, it's not the time that is our problem. Our problem is lack of direction. Where are you going? Where is your focus? What did you focus on? Who told you you cannot be a billionaire? Who told you cannot be a millionaire? Who told you success is far away from you? I don't care whether you are coming from a place where nobody has ever slept on a bed before. You can make a change if you can focus. And as from today, there will be a change. If you are told me, your amen will be dynamic. Many of you don't focus. That's where the problem comes from. You can't distract me. It does not matter what you do. It does not matter what you say. It does not matter what you fashion against me. I have a goal and I know where I'm going and I'm pursuing it assiduously without any iota of doubts. And I'm not ready to compromise and relinquish my vision and my dream until I get there. And I'm not moved by anything. Now something drives people like us. Not that at times you may not see some certain thing that want to slow you down. But if you are a focused minded person, you look at it and say, no. This one cannot be measured. It's not compatible to the level that I'm aiming at. That's why a focus-minded person don't envy people. Because whatsoever you have, when he look at himself or herself and say, look, what you have possessed cannot be compatible with what I'm going to get in the near future. So why should I envy you? Now look at it on Friday. I said to you, I'm annoyed. I must buy an helicopter for myself. Now you might have got many houses more than me, but you have not bought a helicopter. So if I manage to buy a helicopter, I'm more than you. So you can see my own way of thinking. So I'm not moved by whatsoever that is going on in my surrounding. I am moved by something. Let something keep on moving you and focus on that thing, and come and tell me in the near future what your life will build or display to people. They will not be able to fathom it. They will not be able to fathom it. They will not be able to fathom it. Let them call you all kinds of names. Many of you are still in your slumber state. You are slumbering. And in your slumbering state, when you see somebody to awake you now, then you wake up from your slumber. And when you wake up from your slumber, you no longer be the same again. It is then you say, wow, I've realized all my misdeeds. I've realized all my mistakes. I must do it like this. Now let's see. A lot of people do not know that focusing on the present thing that they have and working with it will make them to conquer the past and triumph over the future. Do you want to try? You will triumph over the future. If I were you, my amen will be dynamic. When you forget the past and focus on the present mightily, the future is just at your fingertip. Now somebody said you don't know what the future have at stake for you. It's true. Nobody knew what future have at stake. But what you do now when you focus determine what your future will become. That's why you can see some people that can tell you confidently, I will never suffer. He knew what he's saying. It's not speaking mere word. You can see someone say, I can never be a pauper. He knew what he's saying. He has got the present very well. Grip within his palm. That is not going. And as long as it's in my palm, I will control the future. It is your present that will determine whether you can control the future. What are you focusing on now? What you focus on now determine what you become tomorrow. If you are not focusing on anything, there is no future. You can wear anything, you can use any car, you can work with so many people. Now I keep telling people, if you are not working and you are not working assiduously to make it, but maybe through shenanigans way you want to make it, it's just for a short time. Now listen to me, I'm not a proud person and I'm not arrogant, but I don't respect people who are not working to acquire money. I can tell you precisely, I love people, but most of the politicians who looted, I don't have respect for them. Because you can't walk the way I'm walking. You only use the pen to change 20 to 0.0000000. So why should I condescend myself with what I'm doing? Then I'll come and become your slave. May the good Lord that I'm serving forbid it. May the good Lord, I'm not a proud person and I'm not an arrogant person, but I can never celebrate a shenanigan person. I can never celebrate a clandestine person. Because my Bible tells me, Proverbs 13 verse 11 says, wealth gotten by vanity shall diminish. He that gathers through labor shall increase. So I believe in working. That's why some of us, that some people realize that, hey, this person, the day people realize that there is a mighty potential in you, they are not angry with you. They did not develop hatred against you because the way you look or because the way you dress. There are some certain things they have seen in you that come what may. You can transform at any level. You can change things wherever you find yourself. They fear you. Take me to the desert, we shall make a way there. Take me to the forest, there will be a way. Take me on top of the sea, as long as I know that what is at hand is still within the grip of my hand, there will be a way. Now, many of you at times, you are so much afraid of what future will bring. What is your business about that? Control the present. The future is under your foot. Control the present. The future is under your foot. Control the present. The future is under your foot. If you don't control the present, the future can never be. Now, for you now, you know what the future has at stake for us in this church, that way we are moving. You can see, even if you cannot see all, but you can feel it. It's not like before. The man knew what he's doing. He knows what he's saying. And I said, I'm not going to give up, and I'm not going to turn back until I have 5,000 billionaires in Pure Fire worldwide. So that tells you that I knew something. I'm focusing on something. Something is on my palm that I've gripped mightily, and I will not allow it to slip off. It does not matter who is coming. It does not matter where I found myself. It does not matter the wind that is blowing. It does not matter what people are saying. But this one that is on my hand, on my palm, will never be slip off. Then the future cannot mesmerize me. The future cannot stare at me as a monster. The future cannot dictate to me. I have the right to dictate to the future when you control the present. My daughters in the choir, listen to me. My sons in the choir, listen to me. My sons in the squad, listen to me. Elders, listen to me. Church as a whole, listen to me. When you control your present, you dictate your future. Hallelujah. Now let's see this one again. Now, in other words, your concentration of today will determine what tomorrow will be. Can you see? And you just have to stay focused, because in life there are many things that will distract your attention. But if you are focused, you will surmount all those distractions. Now let's see. Now, staying focused is the secret of great men. That was the secret of Jesus Christ. When last did you hear that Jesus chased a woman? How many parties did Jesus attend when he was here? He was busy preaching, at times on the mountain, at times in all the villages, at times in all the town, at times when he finished preaching, he walked to the fishermen and pleaded with them, please help me so that you help me to cross over. I still want to preach over there. He kept on preaching. He kept on preaching. He kept on preaching. He preached just for 3 years and 6 months. And the man who preached for 3 years, 6 months became the commander of the whole universe. That all professors, all academicians have not been able to publish book like the way they have published book about this man. That tells you there is something in Jesus that is not in any other person, who transformed the whole world just within 3 years, 6 months.